Most welcome to Historiespanarna History Reconnaissance and the Great Crusade 1944, Images of D-Day. This time we go back 80 years to the Allied invasion of Normandy in German-occupied France. The Allied expeditionary force was, to quote General Dwight D. Eisenhower, about to embark upon the Great Crusade, after many months of preparations. The operation had been concealed with several deceptions, such as the setup of a ghost army under the command of General George Patton. Everything with the aim of misleading the German High Command as to the real location of the invasion. So let's watch these great images from this great endeavor. If you like it, why not subscribe to our channel and join us on our continuing journey in history. Now, there are 200 plus videos published on our channel prior to this one. The flat-bottomed LCIs and the smaller craft always on the go. The LCVPs that would spearhead the common invasion. And the fast Coast Guard cutters that later would save so many lives. The GIs to see once more on just another rehearsal. However, on April 28, 1944, one of these exercises, with codename Tiger, turned into a battle with devastating consequences as German E-boats attacked an American convoy. The result was 749 US Army and Navy personnel killed, 200 wounded, 2 landing ships' tanks sunk, and another 2 damaged. But that was an exception, and that tragedy led to many countermeasures and improvements. The exercises continued, and the procedure was, as always, get infantry aboard the landing craft and head in fast for the beaches. And sometimes, for the ship crews, some liberty, and maybe even a date. Once again, everything was made ready for the order to up anchor. LCVPs ferried the troops to the waiting transports. The LCIs took on more troops, engineers and medical corpsmen. Now the boys knew it was not another war game. This time it was for real. No more exercises.
The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeat in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory.
Piers of concrete and steel that were to be used in the construction of harbors were towed across the channel. Enemy observation plane spotted and engaged. Our anti-aircraft went into action.
start at the copy at 3:33 a.m. in the morning. That's 1 minute after we'd switched to London. And here's what it says. Flash. That's a very rare thing, you know, in the news world. Flash. London. Eisenhower's headquarters announces Allies land in France. Immediately afterward, bulletin. Supreme Headquarters, Allied Expeditionary Force, June 6 AP. General Dwight D. Eisenhower's headquarters announced today that Allied troops began landing on the northern coast of France this morning, strongly supported by naval and air forces. The text of the communique, quote, under the command of General Eisenhower, Allied naval forces supported by strong air forces began landing Allied armies this morning on the northern coast of France.
Now, the larger LCIs came in with infantry reinforcements, and then vast quantities of equipment was shuttled in. More medical field units were landed. The severely wounded were evacuated to hospital ships and transports. Then came the large LSTs, with them tons of heavy equipment. Thousands of German prisoners were filtered to the rear, awaiting evacuation.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.